Yes, welcome back to Chalisco Crypto. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. You are all welcome. So let's discuss. Happy Monday. Let's discuss Bitcoin. Let's discuss crypto. Let's see what is happening in the world of crypto, guys. So Bitcoin is still hovering around the $104,000. So just down with about let's see about 400 to $500 from yesterday. That's because yesterday we were still trading around $105,000, but at least same as about 4 days ago. So that's because Bitcoin did back down to like $103,000, which you guys know, and the market is slightly recovery back on. Sorry, guys, you are welcome. So, guys, you are welcome. You are welcome. Let's discuss Bitcoin. Let's discuss crypto. The growth of the market where we are. So, even if as of today, Plan B is still saying that so this month, which is June, so at least we'll be having a new all-time high. So Vitalik, so the founder of Ethereum, so Vitalik Buterin, is still saying that so Ethereum will be having at least which is layer one. Ethereum's layer one will be having at least a new you know he said that we'll be having at least a new scalability worth of about, should be scaled for about another 10s. It will be having a new scale of about another 10s from here. So, which we'll be looking into all those things. But just like as I predicted yesterday, Michael Saylor, which is the CEO of Strategy, guys, Saylor just added another huge amount worth of Bitcoin, almost about 1,000 Bitcoin. So, about 705 Bitcoin worth about $75 million. So you just keep buying and buying. Yeah, guys, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome back to Chalisco Crypto. So let's discuss Bitcoin. Let's discuss crypto. Let's see what is happening in the market, guys. Guys, first if you smash the like and the subscribe button, try to make sure your notification bell is on so that each time I'm live like this, so you guys at least get notified. We'll be able to discuss about Bitcoin and crypto. So, guys, there are a lot of things to at least let's dive into the market. So even if not just that, even if Russia largest back, which is called step back, so it just launching a structural bomb that leaked to Bitcoin, we see show that so more big boys see coming into the market, so more big boys are working so at least to have more Bitcoin. So more development coming into the crypto space. So even if Bitcoin hash rate just hit another new all-time high, so we still show that so more miners still coming into the space, which you guys know that everybody want to have a piece of Bitcoin, even if as Bitcoin is still trading around the $104,000. So more miners working so hard. More miners working so hard every single day to make sure that more miners coming into the space and to make sure that they will be able to accumulate all the Bitcoin. Even if a Meta Planet just bought another Bitcoin. So everybody is what it's just that those big boys are not buying from the open market. If they are buying from the open market, Bitcoin will have skyrocketed. But one thing is that when they want to buy, they will sell in open market. That's because I saw it on chain about a few hours ago. BlackRock moved about almost about $500,000,000 worth of Bitcoin to exchange, which is a Coinbase. That was about $400 million worth of Bitcoin. So, which we all know that is not a good thing. That's because if they are moving to prime exchange, so it's on chain, which is BlackRock move about almost about $400 million worth of Bitcoin to prime. Coinbase Prime. So when they want to buy, they buy from using OTC, and then when they want to sell, they dump in the market. So even if James Weller, James Weller just open a log in Bitcoin. What about almost about $89 million? That the big boys still play with leverage, man. So guys, let's look into all those things. Let's see. First of all, let's see the performance of the altcoins, man. Yeah, guys. So Smart July, guys. You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome, guys. You are welcome. You are welcome. You guys are all welcome. Seliki, you are welcome, guys. Miraculous, you guys are welcome. Favor, Akachi, greetings, my man. Kingdom, Slave, you are welcome. You are welcome, guys. You are welcome. Label, Treka, you guys are welcome. Sita Joe, J Boy, you guys are welcome. Chukwemeka, you guys are welcome. Victoria, Sadiq, Christabel, you guys are all welcome. So, guys, I still want to remind you once again. So always tuning in every single day for us to learn about Bitcoin and crypto. Bitcoin and crypto. It's an amazing thing. And smashing the like and sharing the stream with your friends and family too. It will also give you a good opportunity at least so to win a crypto from me. So I will be doing it randomly. That was a few months ago. I was doing it every month. So just about last week, which was last week, which I said $100 to you guys. But don't be so something big is coming on the way. So guys, let's look at the market. As you guys start seeing, Bitcoin is above one. Let me refresh the market once again. Yeah, sure. So Bitcoin is trading above 104,000. So followed by it is still holding strong. So we have a huge news about Ethereum, okay, which I said just now. I will be playing a short clip. So that is because Vitalik, which is now the CEO, that is because the other founder of Ethereum, they have run and left the company. So people like Chalisco, which is now the father of ADA. So those are the people who founded Ethereum. So Vitalik Buterin, who is now the only guy who is remaining, who is running the company, he said that Ethereum's credibility will be about 10x from here in the next few years. So during that interview, he said that in the next few years, but they forced him to say, okay, what maybe a year from now? He said yes, a year from now will be possible. Which you guys will be listening to the clip. Next thing I want you guys to take out from the clip is that during that interview, so Vitalik said that Bitcoin, the market, he thinks that the market will be running up higher. So at least, we will be accelerating. But don't forget that even if when we accelerate, he thinks that the market will dip back down more. We will dip back down once again. This is the takeout from them. He said that, there are smart people in this space, in the crypto space, who think that, so in the market will still be doing 10x from here, which he did not believe that, which is what I always tell you guys every single day. So if Vitalik is that guy who has been in the crypto space for a while, that is because he understands that for sure nothing go up forever. So whenever the market go up like that, so please try to make sure having some cash on your side is very, very important. That is what Butalik was saying. So most of the altcoin, even if so is everything is on red with the 7 days performance. So is down with about 30%, man. It's a good time at least to DCM. I was saying it just about last week when Solana was trading around the $180 that time. If so get back up to like $200, I should be taking profit. But the market is there for now, which I don't think. I think that I think that the bull market is not dead yet, so the uptrend is still coming. So quickly, let's first look at those news where the market is still slightly down. So as you guys can see, the tariff is still going on. So European autos stock first about 2% as drops 50% stress tally. If you think that Bitcoin is that, it's not just Bitcoin. So most of as you guys see, even if the auto markets, they are down, like the cars, because, the tariff is still going crazy. So this is another one here. China's counters trust accusation of Geneva's trace deal violation since U.S. undermining consensus. So Trump, you guys are saying, oh, you guys know that, that guy keep pushing so hard. To me, I think he's pushing for the interest of his country. So even if when court is saying that, the court is saying that, so at least he should do better. So guys, let's dive into the market. Take us here. As you guys can see, this is Plan B. So Plan B said that I made this tweet about a few hours ago. You understand? That the Bitcoin may close is about 4,646 dollars, as you guys can see. Continue. So they are now asking him As you can see from down here, June prediction, which is the month of June. When at 21.14, if the market dip back there, it's possible. Don't even forget, even if that is about a month ago when Bitcoin dip back down to $74,000. Solana was trading around $95. So Solana was trading around $95 and it sparked back up to $180. It added $80 just between $85 just between 1 month and a half. So which is crazy. So guys, Plan B, as you guys can see here on the chart, someone asked Plan B, June prediction for the market, for the Bitcoin market. Plan B is a new all-time high. It's coming this month. So which we hope so, as I always say, it has been right, it has been at least, Plan B has been accurate predicting the market, at least, let's say 90%. It's not 100% accurate, that's because even if 2021, so I was here, so we were so bullish, even if me myself, because he was expecting a Bitcoin to head up to like $100,000. So we now top out at $104,000. So guys, this take us here. As you guys can see, this chart here, this is a Bitcoin hash rate. So Bitcoin hash rate, this chart here, this is Bitcoin hash rate. You guys can see that the Bitcoin hash rate keep skyrocketing, which show that so more miners are coming into this space. That is because more miners powering the Bitcoin network. Every miner try to make sure that they have a pieces of Bitcoin. Yeah, guys, stay tuned. Share this. Make sure that you are not watching alone. Share the stream with your friends and family, so that we will all at least achieve this financial freedom together by just adding this asset to our portfolio. So which most of you guys already understand that Bitcoin is one of the best performing asset over the past few years, which it will continue. So it's just a matter of time. We still have a market cap of 2 trillion, where gold is having a market cap of 22 trillion. So when we finally have the market cap of gold, that is when Bitcoin will be trading above $1 million per coin. So as you guys can see on the chart, guys, Bitcoin hash rate, it keeps skyrocketing. So we show that so more miners, more machines coming into the crypto space, even when the price is down, but the hash rate is not down. More people coming into the space. Guys, as always, if you have any question, drop your question on the chat for sure. We will do a Q&A question and answer at the end of the stream, man. Cheers to you guys. So guys, let's see what next. So guys, as you guys can see here, strategy end May with a 75 million Bitcoin buy. So Michael Saylor, he keep buying and buying and buying. So Saylor keep buying, as you guys can see. Saylor keep buying more Bitcoin every single month, every single week. So I think according to Favor, when Saylor finally adopt us, so we'll be getting a little from his Bitcoin buy, his Bitcoin purchase. So Saylor, they just added another more Bitcoin, as you guys can see. What about that? Was about 700 or something, 705 Bitcoin, 705 Bitcoin. Not up to 1,000 Bitcoin, 705 Bitcoin. So as you guys can see, which will cost about $75 million. So which is it's amazing. So they keep accumulating and accumulating. It's one of the way to accumulate wealth just by using DCA. So you guys can see. So Saylor keep DCA into the market, try to make sure that so he accumulates all the Bitcoin. So I showed you guys a chart last week which showed that so how much miner has mined over the past few, which is last month, and how much people have been buying, which showed that so more buyers than the miners. So there's no much Bitcoin out there. So it's just a matter of time. So before at least even if the exchange reserve finally dry up, so this asset will skyrocket. So all you just need to do is to keep using this year. So not just strategy, which is Michael Saylor they are buying, not just them. So you guys can see here, Metaplanet become eighth largest Bitcoin holders with 180 million buy. So they just added more Bitcoin. Metaplanet still keep buying every single one on this planet right now. If you understand it, unless you did not understand Bitcoin, you will say that so Bitcoin is one of the best performing asset, or it's one of the assets you need to add to your portfolio. The freedom alone that come with Bitcoin, so it's very, very important. So at least you have the asset in your portfolio. I showed you guys yesterday when Mexico third largest, the third largest billionaire in Mexico, he said that he's considering adding at least almost 100% of his portfolio in Bitcoin, which is crazy. So even when we are saying that they don't go all in, so there are people who is considering at least going all in. Yeah, guys, Bitcoin and crypto is here to say more people keep buying. So as you guys can see, the development is still going insane. Let's see here. So this is why did this zoom out so much? So this is Vitalik. So Vitalik is saying that Bitcoin. Sorry, I take that back. So Vitalik is saying that as you guys can see,
Should we?
guys, Vitalik Buterin is saying that so Ethereum over the past over the next few years, so Ethereum Layer 1, it will be scaling with almost about at least it will be scaling with almost about 10x from here, which is amazing. So which I want you guys to listen to him. And not just because of the Ethereum is scaling, but he said something about the market, which I was explaining earlier just now, that this is what in our way saying. He said that he still think that the market will accelerate more, but don't think that we will never come back there. At least the market will also take a breath for sure. So let me play the clip so you guys can see.
How fast should we see a lot of these changes to the L1 that have been talked about in the last couple of months? Yeah, okay. So my view is generally, I think we should scale L1 by about 10x over the next year and a bit, based on delayed.
Why in a bit? Why not
year?
More ambitious year?
No, year would be great. But based on basically delayed execution, block level access lists, networking level improvements, distributed history storage, like the stuff that we already talked about. And then I think at that point it would be a good time to basically take a breather and have a period to verify that we're actually doing okay on decentralization properties. Possibly even do a fork and focus on kind of
that's a controversial comment. Hold on. Say it one more time, please.
Yeah. Take a breather, verify that we're fine on the decentralization properties, and possibly do a fork to tie up loose ends in terms of
a hard fork, not create a second chain.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Versus soft forks.
Yeah, tie up loose ends on account abstraction, censorship resistance, possibly VM improvements, simplify the protocol switch to SSN, stuff that doesn't kind of threaten decentralization, and at the same time we become more confident, and then once ZK VMs really become mature enough that we can rely on them, then go even beyond that. So that's my approach. I mean, I know there are people that are kind of even more brave than I am, and they don't believe in the take a breather step, and they believe that we should literally commit today to doing 1000x. I don't believe in that.
So guys, that is the last point there. I think you guys heard that. So after he said that they are working at least for the scalability of the project. And he also said that they are working on the decentralization, so which is every project what to have. So he now said that so he think that so after the acceleration, so he think that so then we take a breather. So which he know that there is a lot of people who are more brilliant than him, who are more smarter than him, but so who also see that we'll be going up at least another 10,000 1,000s 100s. So he did not believe in that, which is what I always say. So those are people who have been in this space for a while. So because you don't have to think that the market will be going up forever. So it's not, I'm not bearish as I always say. Instead of me to be bearish, I'll be bullish. So one I'm trying to say is that, so don't make the mistake which I make it over the past few years ago. So by not taking profits, very, very important to keep some cash on your side, guys. So guys, quickly, SRP, man. So I will add it on my top there. So you guys can see, Ripple CEO says that Lipo will wire the entire banking system. So I think it's possible, as you guys can see. So, which is a Bragalis house, the CEO of Ripple. So they are working so hard. Just about 2 weeks ago, they made a huge partnership, at least for tokenization of real estate, which I also show you guys here. We show that also SRP, so they are still working so hard. The team, at least everything is down for now. So take it as the market is slightly down, which is normal. So we have to take a breath. And so because we went from at least between almost about $74,000, boom, back to $112,000. So we are taking a little break. Even if at least the market drop back down to like $100,000, because let's say we have a huge support around $102,000. World at 3,000, world at $2,000, we have a huge support there. So because as you guys see, last week when we did back down to $103,000, the market passed off from there. So even if we did back down to like that $102,000, the market consolidate for a while. It's just normal. So at least we are still in track. So as you guys see, I showed you guys just now plan B. So who has been at least accurately predicting the market over at least 90%. So he also said that, so for sure. So we'll still be having a new all-time high this month, June. We show that, a new all-time high, that means you guys know what that means. At least we'll be trading above $112,000 once again this month. That is what Plan B is saying. So Lipo, they are working so hard. At least as you guys can see, the CEO is saying that, so Ripple will rewire the entire banking system. So which, even if the vice president of the United States, which is called J.D. Vance, he admit of this during a Bitcoin conference 2025. He said that, so Bitcoin and crypto is one of the way to transfer value right now to the common man. So which is very, very important, please, to make sure you have, try to make sure at least you use this year, you have some crypto on your side. So guys, always smash the like and the subscribe button. Once again, share the stream with your friends and family so they can be tuning in, be able to discuss Bitcoin and crypto together, man. Smash the like, smash the like, smash the like, guys. So guys, quickly, let's see what next. This take us here. Russia just back, which is Spare Bank, launches a structured bond tied to Bitcoin. Everybody want to have exposure to Bitcoin right now, so nobody don't want to have exposure to Bitcoin. Everybody want to make sure that say in this space. Who guys? Who know that I don't think how to put this. Which of you guys see that you guys know that during just about a few days ago during Bitcoin conference 2025, PSG, one of their management was there when they said that the PSG added added Bitcoin to their portfolio. Bitcoin, every person who have been associated with Bitcoin has been one of the winning team. I don't watch football. I'm not that good in football. But what's happening? What is happening? They said that PSG win. They win cup. I mean, whether it's Champions League, something like that. I said, whoa. So what a day, man! Because just last few days ago, that their management said that they add Bitcoin to their balance sheet. You can see that now. So the cup which they have will be able to win over the past few years. So they just won it. So as any team at all associated with Bitcoin, they have been one of the best performing team. Just imagine, even if Meta Planet it's been one of the best, one of the biggest volume trading stock in Japan. That is because I showed you guys just now. That is because they are still buying Bitcoin. So Meta Planet has been still buying Bitcoin. You can see. So it's even here. So it's even here. So the Meta Planet. So it has been one of the best performing stock back there. That is because each time you associate with Bitcoin, you add Bitcoin to your portfolio. Sailor, their stock has been one of the best performing stock over the past few years. That is because they add Bitcoin to their portfolio. So guys, let's see what now. As you guys can see, Rich Dad Poor Dad's authors market crash warning says billions will rush into Bitcoin. This is Robert Kiyosaki. Robert Kiyosaki, so which is the author of Rich Dad and Poor Dad. So Robert Kiyosaki is saying that market crash is still coming. So and you guys know that those have been at least one of the biggest investors over the past few years. They have been investing in gold and silver, and it has been working for him. It happened to be that over the past few years, so he now learned about Bitcoin. So at the beginning, he said no. So when he now learned about Bitcoin, he said that more money will flow into Bitcoin, as you guys can see here. Said that the market crash is coming, so more money will flow into Bitcoin. So guys, try to make sure that you smash the like, your notification bell is on. So you guys can see every single day I'm here. So to encourage you guys to keep using DCA dollar cost average, which is one of the way at least to accumulate. Where this is so it's not a financial advice, but this is what I've been working for me over the past few years. So it's for me to share the idea with you guys at least, so we will all achieve a financial freedom together just by using DCA. As I always say, DCA investing is totally different from trading. So if you come into the market, so you did not understand the market, the best strategy is to invest. So when you make money, you are in profit. You may decide once in a while at least to long into the market, even if it's 1x, 2x. So as I always said, when you are trading, at least if you are a trader, even if you are trading, don't trade with high leverage. It's not a good idea. So don't trade with high leverage, guys. So guys, this take us here. At our highest say that money printing will lift a Bitcoin to 250K this year. Investors are still bullish about the market, as you guys can see. So at our highest say that so at least we may still be heading up to $250,000 this year. That's because government keep printing more money every single day. Your buying power keep going down. So one of the way to hedge against inflation is to buy a strong asset like Bitcoin. So when those both big boys are predicting the market, it's not that they are predicting the market because they just want to be saying it. It's because a lot of this is happening behind the scenes. More money still coming into the space. The government keep spending endless money, so printing more money. So you can't print more Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is the one asset that has a mass supply. So you can't print more Bitcoin. You can even find more gold, but you can't find more Bitcoin. So that is why this asset is so special. So at least try to make sure you have a piece of it. Yeah, guys. For sure, Seriki, BTC is not for now. BTC is a risk asset. So not just even investing in Bitcoin, investing in crypto is risk. So we'll do Q&A, question and answer. So investing in crypto is risk. So don't forget that not still investing is a risk. So even if CZ, the CEO of the founder and the former CEO of Binance, he also made a tweet about it about few weeks ago, which I showed you guys here. He said that investing in crypto is risk. Not investing in crypto is also a risk, which I always say that every single day. One of the biggest risks in life is not taking any risk. So if you sit where you are, you say that also because there's you yourself at least doing one or two things at least, you have to take risk. When we mean taking risk, Bitcoin is a risk asset. So people who invested on it earlier, and even if not earlier, just last cycle when Bitcoin did back down to 16,000. So you should be able to accumulate some by using this. A day like today, you will still be up huge percentage. Even if Solana was trading at $10, a day like today, so it's still trading above $150, as you guys can see on the screen. So the big guys are still predicting the market. So guys, I already showed you guys, a similar data like this yesterday about the crypto kidnapping. So insurance companies raises to cover crypto kidnapping and ransom risk. That's because Bitcoin is up. Crypto and Bitcoin investor, people who invest in the market early, so they are being kidnapped every part of the world right now. So, guys, it's not a matter of joke, but at least it's crazy that when people know that hold a huge amount of Bitcoin. So at least not like we who don't own a huge amount of Bitcoin as for now. So at least we start investing for now. So people who hold a huge amount of Bitcoin. So some people get kidnapped in France, multiple people just about a few weeks ago, and some in US, which was crazy. The hold one hostage in US for like 17 days. So finally get escaped because he was holding at least almost about $100 million worth of Bitcoin. So they was trying to get access to the seed phrase. So finally have a space to escape. So now, as you guys can see, that insurance company. So maybe at least now what is happening here is that you may be able to at least get insurance. So when your seed phrase, when you get kidnapped, they take your seed phrase away from you, something like that. So they would have to be able to cover the. So the insurance company will have to be able to cover it up. So let's see what next here. I don't know why my S account being so guys, as you guys can see here, let me bring out this chart. Okay, this is a BTC log. It's crazy, man. My S account is this slightly down like that. Okay, let me see if I can bring S from here. The same. So guys, what I was trying to show you guys here is that BTC. We have a BTC log with almost about 80 90 something $million. Okay, it's here. We have a BTC log. Okay, let me try and spread it here so you guys can see better. So we have a BTC log with about $98 million in log. Who did that? It's James Wan. James Wan just logged into BTC with about $98 million. It's crazy. So with a 40x leverage, and he logged into Bitcoin around $105,200. Look at the price right now. Bitcoin is trading around 104,300 or something dollar. I think he may have closed this chart for now. See him here. He also respond to the chart here, raising up his hand because those big boys. What they don't forget, just a week ago. He long into Bitcoin with a 1 point something billion. That's because so this is what I always say. So if you don't hold a huge amount of money, so don't trade with leverage. So this guy here, even if he got liquidated with this about $100 million, which is $98 million. So it worth nothing for him, right? Because those people have made a huge amount of money in Bitcoin and crypto. So they invested early in the market. So he already take a huge profit out. He's not trading with his capital. So he's trading with a profit which he made in the market. So you guys understand that. So this is why I'm saying don't trade with leverage. So guys, let's do Q&A, question and answer. So share the stream once again, share the stream with your friends and family. So let's do Q&A. Let's see what is happening in the market. Yeah, what's the Q&A, guys? Soliki, I'm here. Breaking news. I'm here. You guys are all welcome, guys. We keep pushing. At least we're expecting Bitcoin to head up to $120,000. So even if we dip back down from there, it's nothing. Still have a long way to go. Bitcoin is just having a market cap of. Sorry, guys. You don't have a market cap of how much? 2 trillion. So still have a $20 trillion to go, man. Yeah, miraculous. I'm good, guys. Keep pushing, working in crypto. So until Bitcoin dip back down to $40,000, we'll now be working in a McDonald's so at least to get more money to buy more Bitcoin. But for now, we are here. Waga Chief. Kingdom, thanks there. with power. Joe Paul, if he will resign, there's a news, Seliki. There are news that Jerome Paul will resign. He may resign today, but let's say I don't think so. That's because President Trump has been pushing him so hard to cut the interest rate. He said no, he will cut the interest rate. Why does Jerome Paul don't want to cut the interest rate? That is because Jerome Paul know that inflation is still real. So cutting interest rate. So President Trump is saying that there's no inflation. Inflation is down, but Jerome Powell said no. We can't cut interest rates. So because inflation is still here. So that is one of the things. So inflation is real. The government print more money, the system. So that is why Jerome Powell don't want to cut interest rate. But I think if Jerome Powell he resign today, but two things will happen. Either the market drop or the market pop. So let's see what will happen there. So I think here, so maybe the guy is one of the most hated guy in the crypto space. Not just in crypto, in the market, because he still have decide to cut rates because he have the power to cut rate, but he said no. So it's not cutting rate because to me, he's doing a good job at least to protect the interests of his people. So let's see. So if Jerome Paul, if he decide to resign, let's if he decide to resign, I think the market we may pop up. So that's because the new guy who will be coming to replace him, maybe he may decide to cut the interest rate. Christabel, I'm here, guys. Thanks. Yes, so J boy. Favor, thank you, guys. Thank you. Even if when you miss the stream, so what you just need to do that, try to make sure you rewatch. So at least if really encourage you guys, that's because I know that it will encourage you guys to not, to not be fearful, to not give up. So tell you guys what is happening in the market. You see, I'm trying my best to keep it positive. But at least I still have to let you guys know that, so for sure nothing go off forever. So make sure you keep some catch on your side, which is very, very important. I know that you guys know that very, very important keeping some catch on your side. Yeah, Solana did back down like that. Say according to as you are saying, it may dip back down. Depends if the market pull back from here. But let's say if Bitcoin head up from here, so no, Solana will not be coming back to 120 anytime soon. But will Solana ever come back to 120 for sure? I think that one is possible. If Bitcoin dip back now, just like as I was saying, Bitcoin will have a good pullback. Every other altcoin will follow. Every other altcoin will follow. Even if I showed you guys just now, Robert Kiyosaki is predicting that the stock market will crash. So don't forget, even when he said that money will flow into Bitcoin, that's because people will buy Bitcoin, but it does not mean that if stock market crash, Bitcoin will not crash. They usually go together. Okay, so if stock market crash, Bitcoin will crash. So, but it's just that more people will learn about Bitcoin better, then so more money will also flow into Bitcoin. So which I showed you guys just now. So that is what Robert Kiyosaki made them. If Bitcoin have a good pullback, every other altcoin will follow. So this is why I focus so much in Bitcoin. That's because even in 99% of the time, Bitcoin usually outperform every other altcoin, which you guys already know that. Yeah, it's possible. If Bitcoin dip back down to 93K, it's possible for Solana to dip back down to at least to between $100. That's because so January, all those altcoins they keep getting weak and weak. So as of now, so altcoin keep getting weak and weak. So as you can see, January Bitcoin was trading around 109,000 when Solana was trading at $296. So Bitcoin already recovered back up to all-time high, at $12,000 just a few weeks ago, about a week ago. But so it was still trading around 100 $80. That's because Solana had a huge unlock last few months. So which I also showed you guys before the unlock. I also show you guys here that a huge unlock was coming for the token. So Solana have a huge unlock of almost about $500 million. So which I also showed you guys that the Solana will be having a huge unlock. So the team unlocked some token. So I think next cycle Solana will be coming back stronger. So I will be this year into Solana very well. That's because Solana have a huge usage. 99% of the meme coin that is launching right now is on Solana. If you head over to their screener right now, you find out that meme coin booming there. So you need Solana to trade the meme coin, not just Solana, not just because of the meme coin. A lot of projects have been building on Solana, and I think Solana ETF is still on the way. Solana SRP, the ETF, and they are way coming. So which it will really still help the price of Solana. NFTs, multiple NFTs and Solana. So not just Solana, SRP, ADA, all those tokens will perform if Bitcoin head up from here. So it's just a matter of time. The pullback, we already have a good pullback. So there's a huge support around this. Okay, as you guys can see with the chart here, there's a huge support around this $103,000, $102,000 here. So at least if we see the back down from there, so at least still have a huge support around this $100,000 here. So if we head off from here, boom, according to the plan B, it said that we'll be having a new all-time high this June. So let's see. BTC still remain a risk asset for sure. So BTC, this is why I always say that when the Wall Street are scared, so they set off their risk asset. So like Bitcoin, all those risk assets. So Bitcoin is a risk asset. Any asset that going up Bitcoin is going up at least almost about 60% a year, 100% sometimes in a year. So that means for sure it's a risk asset. So this is why I say that those altcoin, meme coin that go up 1,000%, those one are not just even risk assets. So they usually drop every night, every 5 minutes. So they go up 1,000% and drop 1,000%. So that's why I would say be careful trading meme coin. So it does not mean you don't have to trade meme coin. Trade meme coin when you understand the market. It's very, very important to trade meme coin when you understand the market. If you invest your capital in a real asset like Bitcoin and the altcoin like Ethereum, Solana, so you are in profit. At least it's a good time taking some profit out. So to trade meme coin. So but don't just come into the market trading meme coin with your capital and lose them all. You say that, Bitcoin has come, Bitcoin is coming. So that's because you did not understand the system. Bitcoin has been one of the best transparent assets. So every transaction is on blockchain, so which is transparent. So Bitcoin is an asset that has a mass supply, 21 million that ever been in existence. Even if as of today the circulation supply of Bitcoin, the circulation supply is 90.87 million, which show that so the miner only have that is almost 1.13 million Bitcoin for the miners to mine. So not even up to 2 million Bitcoin for the miners to mine, as you guys can see here. So the market cap is still between 2.1 trillion market cap. The market cap is going to, so don't forget, the next year we'll have the market cap similar to gold, which is 22 trillion. 22 trillion will take Bitcoin to 1 million per coin. So guys, smash the like, share the stream with your friends and family. As you guys can, if you have any question, drop it on the chat as always. So you guys can see every single day I'm here. Not a financial advice, but to encourage you guys to use DCA. That is because that is what I've been working for me over the past few years using DCA. So I'll see you all tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central European time. So don't forget, you are smart and intelligent with Bitcoin and crypto. We shall all achieve a financial freedom together. So it's not by working every single day, doing 9 to 5. And at the end of the month, you can't be able to pay your bills. You can't even eat good food. So which is crazy. So that is because, inflation keep eating away our buying power. If you keep your money in cash, if you keep $100 in bank 10 years ago, so when if you keep $100 in bank 10 years ago, your $100 as of today will be worth $70. You still have your $100 there, but your purchase power keep reducing. So what you'll be able to buy 10 years ago with at least, you guys totally understand that with $100 today, if you want to buy, you'll be buying it with almost about $170, 100. So we show that your buying power keep going down. So if you bought $100 worth of Bitcoin 10 years ago, today you'll be sitting with millions of dollars. So that's because Bitcoin is an asset that has a limit supply. So that's why that gold does not have a limit supply. That's why Sailor, which is the CEO of strategy, he keep laughing at which is this guy. What is it called again? Of the gold king. So who keeps saying that so gold is going up, so Bitcoin is nothing. Peter Schiff. Peter Schiff, who did not believe in Bitcoin. So guys, once again, see you tomorrow. Chalisco is out, man. So try to make sure notification bell is on so that each time I'm live, you guys will get notified, man. So see you tomorrow. Chalisco is out. We will all achieve a life-changing wealth together, not just a life-changing wealth, a life-changing wealth. Keep it secret.